Hi Ari, it's Traps here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we got some snuff from the Bloodsail Buccaneers for Pirate Deeg. And today, we will be leaving Booty Bay and Stranglethorn Vale. We will be heading off to good old Swamp of Sorrows. Just to check it out for a little bit. See what the difference is between the Shaman and the Horde in the Alliance campaign there. It's probably some kind of differences, I would assume. So we'll go check that out on the Paladin. And today's a big day. Sol Amon has been released. Well, it's going to be released today. Hasn't came out yet, but should be soon. The patch has went through, so people are able to get badges from all the previous raids in Karazhan, Serpent Shrine Cavern, Tempest Keep. Pretty good. Great for alts, that's for sure. And I'm going to be doing a lot of Zul'Aman now. So, got to get ready for that. Even more WoW. It's a lot of WoW. That's for sure. It's a lot of WoW. Because I'm still going to be doing the raids. It's kind of like an optional thing, Zul'Aman. I actually need to get a trinket and a ring from there on my rogue. And obviously I want the Zul'Amani Warbear. I'm going to try to get that on Flag Carrier and Freddy Kriller, the rogue. And then, what else are we going to be doing? Oh yeah, the Druid will want, I think wants a neck piece. And potentially a trinket as well. And obviously the Zul'Amani Warbear. So, gonna be doing a lot of ZA. And we'll try to keep up with the Paladin, the Shaman, the Rogue, New World, Lost Ark, and all the other stuff we got going on. Should have some Zul'Aman raids coming up on the channel soon. Been loafing on the Karazhan. Eventually we'll get a Karazhan going on the Druid as well. And we'll get to see some Flag Carrier content again. The new revamped Flag Carrier. That's new and improved. He's now a Resto Druid. Almost full T5, best in slot. He just needs tier set legs and potentially tier set shoulders and a ring. But maybe ZA we can replace some of that stuff. Thinking about doing a Karazhan soon just for the badges. Get around like 10 badges in that raid. I think that would be good thing to do. Also get the practice healing on him. Healing's kind of an interesting thing. In TBC as a Resto Druid, you're good at keeping your tanks up, that's for sure. Because of Life Bloom. And the cool thing is you can stack Life Bloom up 3 times. And the plan would be is to stack Life Bloom up on both tanks 3 times. And then try to get a rejuve up on them. And then try to keep the stacks rolling. 3 stacks rolling. And then try to fit in, you know, other global cooldowns that help heal the raid when you can. Alright, so we got a long journey today. Going to be heading over to Swamp of Sorrows. We need to go through Darkshire to get there. Because that wolf just ate a rat or something like that. Maybe a rabbit. I'm surprised we were able to just run by those guys like that. Watcher Dodds did not want anything Travadin. So let's queue up for a dungeon here. We'll get Mardon going. See if we can get in one. Wow, it's a lot of paladins looking for Mardon. Hopefully we can get into one of those soon. The last one we did was kind of a fail. It was a little bit sad. And yeah, we're going to be heading to the main camp here. There's a base over here. Horde base. For some reason the Alliance don't have a base there. But the one thing the Alliance do have is they do have a base in Blastlands. I think having a base in the Blastlands is actually better. Because in Classic, Blastlands is a lot more useful. So just having a base there is useful because there's actual buffs you can farm in the Blastlands for Classic. The consumable buffs from quests. It's like a daily quest you can do. So it's a good location for the Alliance to have. I think that's why Alliance... There's so many other reasons why Alliance are just more popular than Horde in Classic. And that's just kind of, it's like another reason why. Alliance is just way better. It's also Paladins. Paladins are just really OP, and then Dwarves with Fear Ward. Like Dwarven Priests with Fear Ward is pretty strong in Classic WoW. But Wind Fury is pretty damn good. It's nice to have. But Paladins bring Salvation, which allows them to not worry about threat as much. There's always a pain. Being a Horde tank is a real pain in Classic. Because there's no Salvation, and it's a pain for both the tank and the DPS. The DPS needs to watch out. Tank's trying to pull as much threat as he can. But, you know, the DPS also have Wind Fury Totem, so they're like doing insane damage. It's a rainy day, Deadwind Pass. Alright, so let's see if we can get to the Swamp of Sorrows here. Try to get there soon. Nice little journey from Stranglethorn Vale. And, yeah, get there soon. See what quests we can get. I was playing New World, and the rain in that game... yeah, it looks so much better. Like, you know what the rain looks like in WoW? It kind of looks like hail. I hope it's not raining in the Swamp of Sorrows, man. I'm honestly not a fan of WoW rain. Nice, it's gone. That's good. WoW rain really sucks. One thing that they did do well in WoW was actually the ocean water. The ocean water looks really good. Yeah, there they are, the Stoneart Scouts. That's where we're headed right now. We'll be going to Stoneart. I think Stoneart will be our new home for a little bit. Maybe until level 46. It'd be cool if they came out with like a WoW 2. Like just an updated graphics version of the game. I think people would enjoy it, to be honest. It's about... I think we're getting there to where it's like, this is about damn time. We gave like another graphics model a chance. Or engine, I should say. Gotta go find Gar. I think he's inside here. There he is, Dar.
Trollhal.
This sty's a little shy of comfy, but it has history, so Stoneart must be important to someone. I gamble that's why we stay here. Sure ain't for the view. It don't even look like home. I'm working on getting some supplies together for our outpost near the beach. To the east, Carr does what he can, but between shifts on guard duty and cooking for his soldiers, there's not much time left in the day. They do enjoy cooking up some sawtooth meat when they can, but I haven't had time to get them another shipment. Would you mind helping me out? The young sawtooths aren't as tasty as the older ones, so stay clear of those. Give them a year or two to get to full size. Alright, so let's get some sawtooth flanks.
Farewell.
And,
Strength and
yeah,
honor.
we'll, oh my gosh, this guy's thing goes
For the
down.
Horde. Speak, friend.
And we'll make this in our
Go
home.
forth to victory.
And I think our bag space is pretty damn good, even though we probably should sell this junk.
What do you need?
Get rid of all this. It's nice that we got the volatile rum, though.
May your blade.
We got 2 bags full, so now we got to go hunt down some crocodiles. And then go to the camp to the east and deliver some food to the soldiers out there that are watching. Keeping an eye on those murlocs. What the heck, what happened over there? Why we got dismounted? Alright, so let's go look for some alligators and crocodiles. I've been having a pain with these sawtoothed, these crocolisks on my road. They're pretty damn sneaky in the wetlands, I'll tell you that much. I think those are probably the scariest crocodiles in the game. Because the crocodiles in they kind of do what these guys are doing in the wetlands, but the thing is they're smaller and it's really hard to see in the swampy areas in the wetlands. So they can easily come out of nowhere. I think that's why the journey from the wetlands to Ironforge is such a terrifying journey for a low-level night elf, you know? You gotta keep your eye out for those crocolisks. So there seems to be a lot over here. And then there's the dragon camp. Scalebane. Oops. Get away from that jaguar. We only got 4 waters. Okay, well I messed up there a little bit. I think we can manage with 4 waters. I think we should probably go back. And the thing is, did we buy any other waters? Yeah, we did. We got the Morning Glory Dew. Okay, so we're good on water. Just remembered that. We bought Morning Glory Dew because we were going to hit level 45 soon. So I guess we'll finish off these moonberry juices. And then we'll move on to the Morning Glory Dew. There's a Pool of Tears. There's a quest here. Actually, a dungeon here. Yeah, the Temple of Atalakar. Dungeon down there. Pretty cool dungeon. There's a quest where you have to pick up statues around here, like little small figurines. Pretty hard. It's a pain. That quest is a real pain. Because it's so hard to find the figurines. Alright, so I don't seem to see any crocolis around here. So we'll move a little bit north. Try to find the camp as well. No, there's the camp back there. Alright. Okay, so there's some gators. Funny how it's the same, like, vibe. Swamposaurus and Wetlands. Wetlands also has these types of monsters as well. So they both have Crocodilus and, called Fell Creepers or whatever, I think. In the Wetlands. Here they're called the Tangled Horrors. I guess that's what they think would just be in the swamp terrain. Crocodiles and these giant, like, sea monsters. Also, Zul'Aman is in a pretty interesting spot. It's actually not in the TBC area. It's not in Outland. It's actually here. Around here, down here, I believe. No, not. No, it's not. Is it here or is it in the Ghostlands? It's right here in the Ghostlands. To the south. Oh, this guy really blended in there. Alright, so let's have a drink. We'll continue on our quest to finding all the Crocodilus and the Swamposaurus. It's going to be fun trying to get the time chests. Supposedly it's not that bad. You can actually wipe a couple times in ZA and still, like, get a time chest. I wonder if we'll get a time chest on, like, the first run. I hope we do. Especially on Flag Carrier. I gotta make sure that I heal well during that run. I must admit, I'm still pretty noob as a healer. Just getting used to playing a Resto Druid. And I just finished kind of getting a hang of playing my Rogue. Alright, so the drop rate's not that bad on this quest, which is nice. Let's get back on our mount here. I think we'll go a little bit further north. Stay around the swamp. One thing I've been looking into is the Blizzard. Supposedly Blizzard's coming out with a survival game. I'm interested to see how that goes. My favorite survival game that I've played is Rust. And that game's been in development for quite a while now. It's crazy all the stuff that game has. They just released snowmobiles. They have horses, snowmobiles, helicopters, cars, vehicles. Tons of different, like, guns, rocket launchers, grenades, C4. The base building's pretty amazing too. You can, like, set up turrets and all that stuff. I'd be surprised if Blizzard's game is even half as good as Rust. And it really depends on what type of survival game it is. Like, maybe it'll have to be more of, like, a single player style, which is cool. Maybe it's a zombie survival game. But I think that's been played out quite a bit with like H1Z1 and DayZ. Did DayZ have zombies? I never really played Days, but I know H1Z1 did. I think that was like the first survival game I ever played was H1Z1. It's too bad that game fell off. That was also the first Battle Royale game I ever played. And it's funny, a lot of the big name Battle Royale streamers and players, content creators, actually started playing H1Z1. I believe, well, I can't really say started, but it's not their first game, but their first Battle Royale was most likely H1Z1, I think, like Dr. Disrespect. I know Ninja played as well before he got really big in Fortnite. Those were the days. The lobbies were pretty wild too. Like, the lobbies were open mic, so like you would go into a lobby and there'd be like a bunch of vehicles you can drive around. You can just talk to them, and it would just be screaming. That's all it was. Just people just screaming, yelling, playing music. You'll never see a lobby like that ever again. And the lobby had like over 100 people, I think. So it's pretty funny. H1Z, I think open mic is really, even though sometimes it's pretty toxic, I think it's a fun aspect to the game. My friend Whitey, he's been in a lot of Let's Plays on my channel. He's currently doing Lost Ark and Dying Light 2 with me. He also did Diablo 2. He's been playing WWE 2K22. And that game has open mic when you're wrestling. And it's pretty funny. Some people really know how to do like good impersonations. And one guy he was fighting sounded like the Hulk, like almost just like him. We almost thought it was the Hulk. And he was like going like, "Hey, brother," and just like like beating the crap out of him. And the game has some skill now. Like I used to play wrestling games a lot as a kid. It's gonna date me a bit. I used to play a lot of WrestleMania 2000 on N64. I don't know if any of you guys know about that game. But I say that was like my favorite wrestling game ever. And 2K22 is pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about it is, yeah, they don't have like a lot of the old school legends like made in the game. There's some. They have a decent amount, but the cool thing is they have a character creation section where you can download character created wrestlers, so you can kind of get all the wrestlers you want. But yeah, it looks like a fun game. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but it's fun. I like the open mic during the match. Okay, so let's head up here. We'll go to the camp for the first time. We'll drop this quest off. This is kind of cool because we didn't really get to see what this camp was all about on Squiddly Diddly. I have done majority of these quests though on Flag Carrier. But that was back in Classic. This is TBC, so we get to see what changes have been made. Alright, Takara. Loktar Paladin, traveling through the swamps isn't a risk taken lightly. You're brave to test your mettle here. Ah, wonderful. Fresh meat for the fire tonight. Thank you, Travadin. You've helped make the coming nights more tolerable. The fire burns bright and our stomachs will be full. It's a pleasant surprise to have you bring us a shipment. Dar's not the most attractive orc anymore. Dar's not the most attractive orc anyone's laid eyes upon, but at least his attitude reeks far less than his smell. Okay, so it looks like this is a continuation. I think eventually we'll come back here. Maybe we'll pick this quest up, why not? With the threat of murlocs along the coast, we're stationed out here to protect or warn if the forest is too large of any coming threats to Stoneart. It doesn't give us much time for relaxation, and we could use some more help if you're able. Sawtooth Snappers' claws make for fine weapons when properly prepared. Bring me some of their claws, and I'll see you're rewarded with one of our weapons, and thanks for the fresh meat and the good company.
Strength.
Alright, so that's another, we'll be slaying some more Sawtooth Snappers. I think next episode we'll probably pick up another quest. That quest probably won't take us that long. We only need six snappers. Did we get any snappers when we were fighting them? I guess not. It's too bad.
Loktar.
Alright, so let's sell this Crocodilus tooth. I guess I don't really think we need the meat either, so we'll get rid of that.
Strength.
Yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.